Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Lisa. Myself Lisa. I have completed my MSc in the subject of physics. So today's class we will be discuss about the subject verb agreement. Yesterday we was learning that is the introduction part of the subject verb agreement. That was what is subject verb agreement and what is the types of that. But today we will be reading that is the subject verb agreement behind the 6 rule behind the subject and verb agreement. Let's remember what we have already learnt yesterday class. First of all, I was discuss you that is the what is subject and verb agreement. It is that nothing at all, that is the for making a sentence grammatically error free, the subject must have to agree with the verb in a number, that is called subject verb agreement. And I was also discussed that is that base of the count, that is subject is 2 type, that is plural and singular. In the base of the point of view, the subject is 3 type, that is the first person, second person and third person. I was learning you. But today we will be learning that is the 6th rule behind the subject verb agreement and what is that and how it is executed and its example. Okay, let's start the class with the 6th rule behind the subject verb agreement. Subject and verb agreement, I was learning you in the yesterday class. I just stayed you. It is the only way of the 6th rule how the subject and verb agreement will be executed. Today we will be learning. So we will be start with a rule 1. Okay. Rule 1 is what? That is the two singular subject connected by and word and required verb. And is the connector that is required to the singular subject and singular verb. It is connected to the one word that is and. I will be learning you through the diagram, so you will be learning easily. Singular subject 1 and singular subject 2. These two subjects are connected by word that is the and. So singular subject 1 and singular subject 2 always connected by and, the subject and that will become the plural verb. Okay, let's take one example, then we can know easily. Gold and silver are precious metal. He and I were playing. It is the example of that, because gold and silver, this is a singular, are is the plural verb. When two singular subject execute together, that will be form in the plural verb, that is the are. It is the singular verb. It is also one type of singular verb. We can call this is a singular verb 1, this is the singular subject 2. Are is the plural verb. When the singular subject 1 and singular subject 2 connected by and, it becomes the plural verb. It is the example of that. He is the singular verb, I is the singular verb 2 and he is the singular verb 1. But where is your plural verb? So, he and I were playing. It means both singular subject connected by the words and it comes into the form of the plural verb, that is called the where it is playing. Gold and silver are precious metal. He and I were playing. It is the best example for this rule. Okay. In exceptional case, that is one idea or two mind or same person and thing, it can be singular. In this case, if two singular subjects bind together, it becomes plural by the connector word and. But in exceptional case, one idea to the mind and same person and things, if connected by or, that is comes into the form of singular verb. Let's take one example. Bread and butter is only food. Time and tides waits for no one. It is the example. Like bread and butter are two things, but it can use by the one word. Time and tides wait for no one. It is also the two things, but we can use in the case of the two things, but one word we can use. In this case, the singular verb is used. Then let's move to the second, that is the rule 2. Two or more singular subject joined by the word or nor require. Singular subject 1 and singular subject 2 by the word or, it can connect it and it form into the singular verb. Okay. So take one example, that is the neither food nor water was found there. It is the singular subject 1 and it is the singular subject 2 and it is the singular verb found together. I was saying if the singular subject 1 and singular subject 2 are connected by the word or, we can use in this case singular verb, that is the Was is your singular verb. Water and food are the singular verb 1 and singular verb 2. Both are joined by the word nor, and was is your singular verb found there. It means singular subject 1 and singular subject 2 by the connector word or. If it is used, then singular verb is used. That is, singular verb was is used. So next example is singular subject 1 or and nor. If you use, then plural subject 2 if we use, then plural verb will be used. Singular subject 1 and plural subject 2. If the singular subject and plural subject are connected by the word or nor, in this case plural verb is used. Like this, neither the chairman nor the directors are present. It is the singular verb 1, it is the plural subject 2 are combined together, and here plural verb are used. Because of singular subject 1 and plural subject 2, if it will be used by the words or nor, so plural verb is used. Like this, are is here plural verb, so here the plural verb is used. Let's move to the third rule, that is the rule 3. Subject joined by or nor are different person, the verb agrees with the nearer. If the subject is joined by the or nor, a different person, the verb agrees with the nearer. Like this, subject 1 and or nor, subject 2, it means verb agree with the third person. It means it is near, then that verb is execute. Like this, neither you nor he is to be blamed. It is a singular verb because it is the third, you and me and he. You, me and he. I was saying you, me is the first person, you is the second person, he is your third person. For the third person, it is used to the singular verb. Here he is the singular subject, so I was saying you agrees with the nearer, it means he is the nearer, so here is the singular verb is added. Either you or I am mistake. I is the singular verb, so here is the first and you is the second, mistakes. Either you or I am the mistake. It is the best example for the rule 3. Next, move to the rule 4, that is either, neither, each, everyone, many, are, always agrees with the singular verb. Only it is the statement rule. We cannot remember anything, but we can remember that is either, neither, each, everyone, many, are, always agrees with the singular verb. It is the simple and we have to remember. Every one of the boys loves to ride the car. Boys and loves, both are the singular. Many a man has done so. So it is the examples of rule 4. Either, neither, each, everyone, many, always agrees with the singular verb. So rule 5 is some nouns are plural in form but singular in meaning. So singular verb are used. So example, mathematics is the branch of study in every school. Mathematics is the noun, that is the plural in form, but it is the in meaning wise, this is the singular, so it is always used with the singular verb. The branch of the study in every school. The news is the true. It is looking like it is plural, but it is always singular, and is used because of news is looking wise it is plural, but really it is not plural, it is singular in meaning, so it can be used with the singular verb. It is the singular verb, it is also the singular verb. Rule 6. Rule 6 is the opposite of the rule 5. Some nouns are plural in meaning but singular in form. It is used as a plural verb. Because in the rule 5, I was learning you that is some nouns are here, that is plural in form but singular in meaning. But it is the opposite, that is plural in meaning but singular in form. That is dozen, couple. It is the words that means plural in meaning but singular in form. That is 1 dozen cost apple costs 1000 rupees. It is the examples of this. Couple are going to out this week. Couple is the singular words but meaning is plural. So dozen is also singular in form but it is the plural in meaning. Today we was learning 6th rule behind the subject and verb agreement. Let's recheck what we have learned about the subject and verb agreement. Subject and verb agreement, in the first class I was learning you what is subject. What is subject? Subject is that who is performing in the sentence, that is called subject, and what is performing in the sentence, that is called verb. It is the subject and verb. When the subject is agrees with the verb, the sentence will be grammatically error free. So subject and verb agreement is needed for grammatically correct the sentence. Okay, I was learning you in the yesterday class, and today I was learning you that is 6 rule behind it and how it is used with the example. If you like my video, please share and subscribe, and if you have any doubt then please comment below. Thank you.